You ever have one of these? This is a Bud Light Orange. It's a light lager brewed with real orange peels and natural citrus flavors. It's kind of like a orange creamsicle beer. I'm just a regular guy, you know. Just a regular guy. I don't have any fancy theology degrees or anything like that. I've never written a book. Very few blog posts. I used to blog a little bit more regularly, but yeah, I don't really have a huge platform. I'm just a lowly YouTuber here on the internet. And so I'm sitting here. I'm trying to figure out this political theory of Jonathan Leeman. He was saying how, we don't know if the government has the authority to cancel church until heaven. Like, we'll never be able to figure it out. Like, one person says the government doesn't have the authority to cancel church. The other person says the government does have the authority to cancel church. And, like, there's no way to solve that. Like, it's the only way. We just have to wait until, kingdom come. And then God will tell us, I guess, who won that debate, that controversy. And I'm trying to, I'm trying to find, the useful principle in Jonathan Leeman's answer there. Again, I'm drinking a Bud Light Orange right now. You know what I mean? I'm trying to figure this one out. And it's like, dude, I don't even know. It's like embarrassing to even say this. It's like, but what about the Bible, right? Like, what about the book? Like we're people of the book. So, like, we can figure this out, right? Like, we can look at the book. And if the book gives the government the authority to cancel church, well, then I guess it has it. Like, we're supposed to look to the book. Like, God spoke to us. Like, he didn't just leave us out in no man's land without any way to find home. Like, he gave us his word. Like, this is like the book. Like, we're people of the book. We quote the book. We reference the book. Like, we read it. It's just like, that's what I thought. You know what I mean? Again, I'm not a very advanced theologian, I guess. I guess I don't know. You know what I mean? Because I don't have the degree. But I'm trying to figure out, how, does this work with other things, right? So it's like, what if I said, racism, right? Like, I say racism's okay, and you say it's not okay. Like, I guess we'll never know till kingdom come. So let's just create a little space for racists in the church, too. Would it work there? I mean, obviously not, I don't think. Because isn't Leeman on record for saying he would church discipline racists? I don't know. I mean, it just certainly doesn't seem to be a very useful, process for establishing, what the church should be doing. Is it just some churches affirm gay marriage, others don't. I guess we're never gonna know until kingdom come if gay marriage is okay for the church. It just seems like a very odd way to think about this. I don't know. I mean, again, maybe it's just too highfalutin for me. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe it's just too complicated for a lowly Bud Light orange peel drinker like myself. I don't know. I mean, maybe if I had an IPA, I could figure this one out. I do like IPAs, actually. I enjoy a good IPA. But it just doesn't seem like a very useful way to argue. It's like, yeah, I know. I mean, I guess... we could be wrong about certain things, but, we got to make decisions, right? We have to actually, do the work and interpret the book. And I guess we could be wrong, but, there's a way for us to figure this out. We don't have to just wait until kingdom come to decide. You would think that one of the priorities on the list would be, do we actually have to go to church on Sunday if there's a pandemic? That would be, is the Lord's Day worship an essential service? We should probably want to figure that one out before we do anything else. Before you go to the Black Lives Matter rally, before you go to all this other stuff, which is much more complicated, we'd have to admit, and much less important, mind you. The Black Lives Matter rally is very much, it's way lower on the priority list than the worship God on the Lord's Day priority. That should be first, right? And so Jonathan Leeman, I know you don't get into this with the brothers on Cross Politic. Maybe they didn't know. But, dude, you don't really have a good track record here. It's Like, how do we get so warped and twisted where it's like, well, I guess we're just going to disagree till kingdom come, and what can you do? You can't figure this one out. But yet you're going to the Black Lives Matter rally. Like, is the Lord's Day worship essential or not? Like, we need to figure that one out, and there's a way to figure it out. It's not just like, well, one person says yes, the other person says no, and so, I don't know. Like we got to do better than that. You know what I mean? But, what do I know? I'm drinking a Bud Light Orange.